Hey guys, I'm going to try and get through this whole study guide with you so you have it for Friday's test. My phone could ring, people could walk in the room. I'm just going to keep going. So if you hear lots of random stuff, that's what's going on. So first one, what type of fault occurs due to compression? That's colliding. That would be convergent. That would be a convergent fault, plate boundary. What was the name of Wegener's supercontinent? Well, you know by now that is Pangea, spelled all funky, P-A-N-G-A-E-A. And how do scientists know about the interior of the Earth? How do they know about all those layers? By studying seismic waves. And there's an earthquake on one side. We can feel it on the other in our equipment, in our scientific equipment. Not like you're walking around the surface. Anyway, what leads to the formation of new oceanic lithosphere? That is crust. What makes new crust? That's seafloor spreading, which is the same thing as a divergent boundary. It's the same thing. What results from the movement of plates at transform boundaries? Transform tectonic plate slide is what our rap says. That's earthquakes. All right. Name the 3 layers of the Earth and that are due to the chemical composition. That just means, well, those are the 3 main layers of the Earth. The one we live on, which is the crust. The one below us that's melted, that's the mantle. And then your core. Now, the physical layers of the Earth. We live up here on the rock layer. Remember, that's called the lithosphere. Lithos means rock. Then below that, we have the asthenosphere. That means without strength. Thin, that's right. Then you have the mesosphere, which is just kind of the middle in your inner and outer cores. Right, inner. Oh, I guess I should put outer first. Outer core, then finally your inner core. And that goes from up here where we live, down, 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 center. Stress that squeezes rock together. Let me focus that a little bit better. I hope that works for you. Woo! Stress that squeezes rock together, that's called compression, and I can't fit it there, so I'm going to put it here. And then stress that pulls rock apart, that's what's happening down there on the seafloor. That's tension. Where does seafloor spreading take place? In the largest landform on the planet, except it's on the bottom of the ocean, which is the mid-ocean ridge. What type of boundary forms when plates separate? Divergent divide. I'm going to try to divide. What type of boundary forms when plates collide? Convergent. Hopefully you'll remember your rap. When they slide past each other, again, from the wrap to transform boundary. About how far do tectonic plates move each year? Well, our wrap says that the plates move as slow as your fingernails grow. But I don't know, that's not very fun. So it really moves a few centimeters per year. What is the bending of rocks due to stress? That's folding. We'll get to that with deformation if you're watching this right away, because we haven't talked about this yet. And then breaking is faulting. What type of mountains form when rock layers are pushed together? Those are folded mountains. Tectonic plates move on what layer of the Earth? They float above the mantle, which is they're moving on the asthenosphere. Which layer is liquid? That would be your outer core. Which layer is rock that flows or moves? That's your asthenosphere or your mantle. Which layer is solid? It's number 20. It's your inner core. Why can't we dig into the mantle and lower? Because it's too hot and too deep. But we're trying, aren't we? What do scientists use GPS for? They measure movement of the continents each year. Continents, sorry. And what is subduction? Plate moving under another. What is subsidence? It's a plate moving down. And typically, scientists will use these two words, subduction and subsidence, interchangeably. I guess that technically they mean different things, but for your information, a plate moving down or moving under another, they're both, we're going to call subduction most of the time. Uplift, rocks being pushed up by plate movement. Number 25, what do we call the place on Earth where plates meet? It's a fault or a boundary. And 26, what are convection currents? And heating and cooling move layers of rock up or down. Remember, we talked about that lava lamp. Let me put that here. So you remember that we talked about that. And 27, which is scooted over here, waves travel fastest through the densest. Still densest, right? That is not densest. Woo, baby. D-E-N-S. E-S-T, densest. Hello. Sorry, y'all. It's Monday morning, and I am just now catching up. Sorry. Okay. So there is your study guide. Obviously, push pause anywhere you need to. Test is Friday. Get this signed for 5 points. Put that up here. And I won't be there to check it. So if you bring this signed on Monday or Tuesday of next week, I'll still give you 5 points because I won't be there on Friday to check it. Have a lovely time doing your study guide. Thanks.